Dude, the fire was like literally in their backyard.
Wow.
Like, they literally saved it.
Damn.
It was
It's
crazy.
Savage stuff, bro.
Well, everybody survived, right? Everybody's good?
Yeah, everybody's fine now. Looks like they're putting it out.
Yeah. Well, speaking of fires in people's backyard, let's come here and talk about what we're talking about. How lit it was in my backyard for high school. All the crazy parties. Fuck,
The dumpster fire?
The dumpster fire. The cesspool. God, that was an awful segue, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to hear.
Your dad had to come in and put it out with a hose. That's what I heard.
Oh yeah. I remember it was 2015. I remember coming to the backyard and seeing my dad spray these like high school girls in like sexy nun costumes or something with a water hose telling people to get out of his backyard. It was, I remember just seeing a horde of people just rushing through those front gates because then I don't think the cops ever came for that party, but yeah, my dad was just hosing people out. It was pretty epic until that point, I believe. But I don't know, I was pretty stressed out. I was in the front yard the whole time trying to make sure the cops doesn't come there and bust the whole party up.
All right, Kevin Chang.
Eric, Cruz lot, motherfucker.
All right, Jason, what party is this?
The party to be at, Sunny boy.
Eric's party. No, full Halloween 2006. Say it.
Halloween 2006, bitch.
Get out of here.
You're ugly.
All right. Now let's tap that son of a bitch.
All right, one question, Eric.
Yeah.
Why did your dad not show up until like 2 a.m.? Like, what was he doing?
No, he showed up early, dude. That year he got broken up at like 11 p.m. They were at the restaurant still.
Oh, okay. It was earlier. It felt like 2.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, yeah, we got pretty fucked up, and it did
Way too much drinking.
Yeah, and probably if nobody caught on today, we're here to talk about our high school experience and how it felt like growing up in Visalia. So, I know my experience was filled with alcohol and disobeying my Asian parents. Kevin, I'm assuming you had the same experience.
Oh, definitely, of course.
Yeah, the other two light-skinned guys in this group, I don't think you guys have Asian parents, so tell me about your high school experience. Let's go with Chris first, because Chris, you graduated early. You got out of there, so.
Oh, yeah. Visalia was a dumpster fire. No, I mean, growing up there, it was Visalia is pretty, it's like a mix of a bunch of different cultures, like, Mexican, Asian, and then white, I would say is like the most, right?
Mm.
So we have the white kids who a lot of them went to like either private school or they were in, they were in Mount Whitney mainly. And then you had like all the other kids were like in Redwood or, those different areas. But, yeah, I don't know. I felt like we grew up pretty multicultural. Like, I hung out with Airec and, a lot of our other friends were from different cultures too. So, it was a pretty interesting high school experience. I feel like all of us knew that we didn't want to be there though. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's like, what the fuck is going on here? This is like, we wanted to experience life outside of the fucking valley because we knew nobody wanted to be there.
Yeah, it was, just growing up there was kind of boring after once you take the drinking and the teenage pregnancy and meth out of the equation. Central Valley is kind of plain for a 17-year-old. Well, for us at least, because we were all alcoholics. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, true.
I talked to like some, obviously we can't say last names and stuff here, but there were people in our classes where they didn't party, whom I've gotten known, after college or after high school and stuff, where they hung out in and out or the AMW parking lot and stayed sober, which I don't know how they stayed sober growing up in Visalia. I was drunk all the time.
I don't know how you did football and
Dude, football was amazing because after every game, we waited for Eric's house. Like, dude, win or lose, we were like, fuck yeah, party at Eric's. Dude, win or lose. So we were looking forward, like, towards the weekend. Every Friday, dude, we were just partying at Eric's house. Dude, it was fun. Dude, even though we sucked at football, dude, it was fun, bro. It was so fun.
It was super depressing. I mean, we, being degenerates and the failing class of Redwood that year, 2007, other sports did achieve gold. Like, I think our golf team did really well. Our volleyball team won Valley. Our soccer team, but the big sports like soccer sucked. Football sucked. Wrestling, we did all right. And these are the only sports I can think. Baseball sucked. And
I think basketball sucked too.
Basketball sucked. All our girls team did really well. Our golf team actually won. Golf team, volleyball team. I think the girls soccer team did really well too. The girls water polo, all of our girls sports did really well. The guys were just a bunch of alcoholics and just didn't care.
Yeah, we did not care at all.
Yeah, there's so many times when like we would just lose a fucking game and be like, all right, I'll see you guys at my house, pick a 30 rack, and I'll see you guys soon. Whoever had fake IDs, we go to, what was that place? It wasn't called Easy Freezy. What was that one place that we bought booze from all the time? Was it BJ's?
Yeah, it was BJ's.
Yeah, it was right. BJ's.
Oh, it was. Huh?
Yeah,
we always forgot about that place.
Obviously, we sent all the white kids to go buy booze from BJ's because they sold them to them. They wouldn't sell to us because we were a little bit too tan. But yeah, and we just didn't care. I think the only game where we cared about losing was the cowhide. I remember seeing like 20 or 30 people at my house just like sitting around or just around a bonfire drinking a Bud Light or no Keystone Light, just not saying anything. Just because we were so depressed and sad.
Was that your senior year?
Yeah, our senior year. Andrew, you played too, right?
So actually, because I dislocated my hip when I was 13, and I was like barely getting by playing football, and I think I even had a few concussions like during the touch games that was supposed to be touch, and somebody kneed me in the back of the head, and so like my memory about football is big, but then I remember like getting hit during practice right on the hip, and like it just extreme pain. I was like, I'm done. So I actually didn't get to play senior year cowhide.
Oh man. I mean, I sucked at football, and Kevin actually was really good. Kevin was on the starting team.
I was all right.
He was on the Kevin was starting. Let's not. Kevin was good. I'm not saying he's an NFL player because he's not because he's Asian, but
thanks.
He
was so much better, bro.
He's no. What was the guy who always followed Timmy Chang? Yeah, Timmy Chang. But he was a starter. I was not. And even I got to play, not because of some miraculous situation which presented itself where I could play and show my prowess as a offensive guard. Well, the only reason why I played was because somebody in the crowd, I don't know, was Billy, Mikey, or Jason, started screaming out "Fat Airec," and he gave me
dude. That I remember that game like it was yesterday, bro. That game was fucking amazing. We were on the sidelines, and we hear Billy and, like Billy, Mikey, all the other group, right? They're up in the fans. We were playing Golden West. And then you just hear a chant going, "Fat Airec, Fat Airec." It was like Rudy, bro. Like Rudy, bro. It was fucking hilarious.
That would have made my life.
Dude, it was epic, right? So Eric, the coach is like, forgot his coach.
Salillo, it was Coach Salillo.
Yeah, Coach Salillo's like, all right, Eric, it's your turn, bro. Get in. Eric goes in. They hike the ball. Eric gets blown up, bro. Fucking ran over. Coach Salillo's like, Eric, get out. And he gets him out, dude, the next play, bro. It was fucking hilarious. Dude.
Eh,
That was fun. That was fun.
yeah, well, the only reason why I got in that Golden West game, as you know, you don't live in Visalia, Golden West is one of the 4 public schools in our hometown, so it was an important game. We beat Golden West. We were
Yeah.
that was one of the 2 games we won that season. One of the 2 games out of 10 games that we won. But
Yeah, speaking of White Hicks, Golden West is
Golden
like,
West. But that was where
Oh my God.
that was the first time that happened. And the only reason why I got in was because we were winning. And in the Mount Whitney game, the one that we lost, the Cowhide, we lost. Our school was on a 10-game streak, and we lost the Cowhide for them.
But they went and took Valley, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did. They did.
So they were good.
No, they went to Valley. LD won. LD won Valley.
Oh, okay.
LD won Valley.
No, Mount Whitney won Valley that year. Mount Whitney was D2. LD was a different league.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is
Dude, I'm not too sure.
I remember. I
messing with
remember.
me now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
After getting freaking pounded like that with no lube, I remember that team. But so Mount Whitney they won Valley that year because this is before we had state for California.
Yeah, they did.
So they won D2 Valley. So we were playing like a fucking championship team, and we were a shitty team, and they just like pounded us, dude. No, they just like fisted us, dude. Just fisted it all the way in.
Oh shit.
But yeah, dude. So the only reason why I played the Whitney game was because we were just getting annihilated. We were down by like 4 touchdowns, and you know, it was just a sad situation. And then somebody in the crowd decided to scream out "Fat Airec" and started chanting. And I remember looking at Salito. I was like, man, I was getting my head like, don't put me in. Please don't put me in right now. He puts me in, and I look at his eyes, and we locked eyes. Like, we both knew that I didn't want to go in, and he didn't want to put me in. But he put me in anyways because the crowd chanted my name. So I was there for fucking 1 series. It was like 5 or 6 and out. And I never got in again. And I was like, fuck, dude. I had to play this game or we were just getting raped. It was horrible.
Is the Cowhide still going on, or did
Yeah.
they
Oh,
like X-ray
Yeah.
that?
No, the
No,
Cowhide,
it's still going on. It's still going on.
maybe not this year because sports is canceled.
Mhm.
But yeah, you know, even though we lost so many games, we only won 1 game out of the other 3 schools in our city. I don't know why, but we just like got crushed with this weird, overwhelming sense of like sadness and disappointment because we were a bunch of idiots and goons. You know, one of the first potlucks we had, we watched the movie Friday Night Lights on a bootleg DVD, and then somebody was like, it was one of those cam recordings too, and somebody was like, oh, I don't know why we watched this movie. They lose in the end, and that pretty much set the tone for the whole season because we lost almost every freaking game. So losing wasn't new to us. I don't know why we were so surprised that we lost. But like everybody on the team cried after we lost that game. I remember like shaking Whitney's hand with like tears coming on my face. Like we were expected to win, but we lost somehow. But no, we were just like a bunch of kids who cried. And even I think even like Alberto and Alan shed tears because I don't think they were sad that they lost the game. They were probably sad that they fucking disappointed everybody in the school because we were a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, I can see that.
But those were still good times, though.
Sounds like you didn't have a chance, man.
No,
We tried.
In the beginning.
They tried.
we did not have a chance. No, we didn't.